Hey guys, how you doing? And today I've got to talk about the hashtag Snyder Cut for Superman. And no, this is not suitable for people under the age of 13, as you can see by this. And with that out of the way, let's go. Look, I'm just going to make this loud and clear. Justice League was a meh movie. It was like a 6.5 out of 10 for me. I didn't think it was all that good. And everybody has gotten on the thing since Zack Snyder says, oh, he has his original cut of the film and it was different and all that. Seem to be under this mass delusion that it will be somehow magically better and be like a 9 or a 10 out of 10 or be this great, wonderful, shining movie and will fix all the problems with Justice League. And I'm like, Zack Snyder did originally write most of the script, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Joss Whedon changed all that much. Granted, he changed the tone a bit, but a lot of the writing and all that, and what the script called for, as I recall, he didn't change all that much. He reshot it for a different tone, but it was still the bare-bones Zack Snyder script. I mean, yeah, he changed stuff here and there, but it was the Zack Snyder script. Joss Whedon just finished it. So, my whole point is, yes, Superman has the black suit in the Snyder Cut. Yes, I get the cultural reference behind the Zack Snyder suit. I haven't read that many comics in my life. The Death of Superman, yes, I read it. And I thought it was glorious. Superman in the black suit was awesome. And in fact, in The Adventures of Lois and Clark, Dean Cain wore a variation of that black suit, which was awesome. In the animated series, there was a movie where Superman once again put on the black suit. I get the cultural reference and the importance of that black suit. My question is this. So what? So instead of Superman showing up at the end to save the day in the red and blue suit, he shows up in the black suit. But he's still going to do the exact same thing. I mean, let's put this in perspective for you guys who are screaming, hashtag Snyder Cut! It's like dressing up Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi to look like Obi-Wan Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith, but he still does the same shit. He still milks the cow, he still gets beat up by Rey, he still looks like a clown, does all the stupid shit. You think he does all these great things when it's just a different suit that's a little more nostalgic of the Jedi, but he still does the same stupid shit. That's literally the same thing with the Snyder Cut, which you all don't understand. It's not going to really fundamentally change the movie. You can't. I mean, all it is putting a nice big, you're polishing the turd, putting a bright sheen on it, but it's still a fucking turd. So what? Unless the Snyder Cut is completely, and I mean totally fundamentally different, and Joss Whedon completely redid the story, much like Rogue One, which, hey, might be possible, but I doubt it. It's still going to be mostly the same movie with, you know, a couple things to pull on the nostalgia and heartstrings, but Superman's still going to waltz in. He's not going to have, you know, the digitally removed mustache. He's still going to come in and kick the shit out of everybody, kill Steppenwolf, and still save the fucking day. He's going to be in a black suit instead of the standard Superman suit. So what? The fundamental basics of the movie doesn't change. It doesn't matter what kind of surface level shit you throw on top of it. It's still going to be the same movie. That's what I'm betting on. It ain't going to be much different than what Joss Whedon finished. It's not going to be that different, guys. So I'm just going to put it out there, even if it ever does get released, we get the hashtag Snyder Cut. Yes, I know it's going to be the unfinished. There's not going to be any CGI and all that unless the Warner Brothers spends money and does it, which I doubt. It's going to be the unfinished, uncut, you know, kind of behind the scenes kind of look at the movie. But still, it's not going to be much different. You're not even going to get the 25% difference for Star Trek between, you know, the universe we know of William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy and the new stuff in the Kelvin timeline with Zachary Quinto and what's his nuts is Kirk. You're not even going to get that 25% difference. I'd be shocked if it was like 10 to 15% different between the Snyder Cut and the finished product we got in theaters anyways. So, I know you all are geeking out, and I know you've just got this big thing built up in your mind. But once again, I ask you, even though Joss Whedon came in and made some changes, who wrote the overall story? Zack Snyder did. It's not like Joss Whedon came in, threw out the movie, and wrote it from scratch and wrote something different. It's mostly Zack Snyder's script. Just some, cosmetic changes here and there, and maybe some changes to tone. Other than that, same fucking movie. And you all are going to be crashing for a disappointment. You, Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers, my boy Ryan Cannell, all you guys who are clamoring for the Snyder Cut. You are hyping yourself out. And you guys are in for a rude awakening and a disappointment. Me, I'm like, okay, so we're going to get a different gloss, a different sheen, maybe a small alteration here or there, but it's going to be the same movie I was slightly disappointed by in theaters anyways. That's the way I'm looking at it. Well, everybody says, oh, it's going to be so awesome, and everybody like Jason Momoa, Snyder, Cavill, Gal Gadot saying, oh, it's going to be so excellent. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying it. Sorry, no. It's mostly the same movie. I'm willing to bet some money on it. It's going to be mostly the same movie, guys. Not much is going to change. Ezra Miller's still going to be a terrible fucking Flash. I didn't really like Cyborg as one of the founding members instead of actually having a Green Lantern, whether it be Hal Jordan, John Stewart, or Kyle Rayner as one of the founding members of the Justice League. I mean, it's still going to be a lot of the same shit. Come on. I know it's a hot take, and I know I'm going to get downvoted monstrosity by the Phantom Menace, but I'm looking at it as it's not gonna change. Except a couple of cosmetic things. Still gonna be the same damn movie. But y'all wanna hype yourself out? You knock yourself out. All I'm gonna do is when I start seeing the reviews, if it ever does get released and what I predict is gonna happen does happen, I'm just gonna be like, I told you so. But don't listen to me. Anyways, I'm Jeff, I'm the Wolf. The video I promised later about Wargaming screwing its player base even harder than EA. Well, when I get home and actually can get on my computer and give you a visual representation of what I am talking about, you guys are in for a crash. EA learn a few things from Wargaming at this point with how bad they're screwing over the player base. And for anybody who doesn't know, yes, I'm going to self-import myself. Today's my completion of my 37th orbit around the sun. Yes, I'm 37 years old today. Yay me. But, as my wife told me this morning, it's an important birthday, so it'll be my last birthday ever as not a dad. Because 4 months, baby. 4 months. Well, maybe about 3.5 at this point. But 3.5, 4 months, I'll be a dad. So, that is something cool. But anyways, I'm Jeff. I'm the Wolf. I'll catch y'all later.